Hi Virgo, this is Marishima Chandraloka. Let's see what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear from me. Virgo's out there. Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. What do you need to hear right now? Just one more time. Virgo's out there. Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. Let's see. Your first card is a King of Pentacles. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus person. Along with the Death card, it seems like you're going to bring about some kind of a transition or transforming your current situation. Okay, it could be regards to a person or could be regards to the stability, okay, in your life. So you're going to bring about some kind of a shift from how things are right now. You want to make it stable, okay, solid. Financially as well. Financially secure. Okay, moving on. Virgo, what else? Some of you might be dealing with an earth sign person or a Scorpion. What else? Virgos out there, what else? The next card is a Seven of Wands. Emperor. Again, an Aries or a Taurus energy. It seems like you're taking charge of your life. Okay, regards to a situation. And very unprepared, but yet you're standing your ground. Okay, you're stepping up. Maybe you're stepping up towards this person. You are very defensive, okay, defending yourself from this person. You're unprepared, but you got to take charge of your life no matter what. Some of you might be dealing with the Leo energy. Virgos are there. What else? The next card is a Two of Swords. You are still contemplating how to go about it. Okay, you're very unsure, very uncertain what really needs to be done. Okay? How do I go about this? Because you're blindfolded, so you haven't made that decision yet. You're in the process of making the decision. Okay? It somehow, even when I looked at the Seven of Wands, you are defending yourself, but it seems like you're guarding your heart. So you, even with this, there is this a feeling of being overwhelmed. You know, you don't want to do this, you don't want to deal with this, but yet you put in a situation where you have to. Okay, for your own sake. For your own sake, you might need to step up. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a Libra or probably, I don't know, Scorpion probably. Yeah. Even with that Death card, Scorpion. So definitely you're trying to think, how should I bring about the shift? How do I make that change? Very, very defensive energy. You just, fighting for your own sake. There is this energy of being overwhelmed. Virgos aren't there. What else? Some of you might be dealing with a Libra because I was about to say Libra. Okay, Virgos aren't there. What else? Yeah, we've got a Libra card here as well. Okay, Virgos aren't there. What else? Your next card is this one. What did I speak about? Two of Swords. You yet to make that decision. Okay? Now it's showing the Ace of Swords, which speaks about having that clarity. You have made up your mind. The awakening has come through. You know what exactly needs to be done. Okay? So there is a definite transition. Okay? You're thinking about this, you're standing up for yourself, you know exactly what needs to be done, how to go about it, all that. Because Queen of Swords is somebody who does the right thing. Who doesn't let their sentiments cloud their judgments. Okay? They don't let their heart come in between. They never make a biased decision. They just don't think for themselves, they think about everybody. Okay? They are the icy queen. So it might feel like, you are making a very cold-hearted decision. Okay? But it is required. It is really required. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra again. So look at these two cards. They're holding on to the same sword. You have picked the sword, which is a right path to take. This also speaks about crossroads. You picked your path. Alright? Let me just put this back. Okay. Magician. You taking the energy of the magician, knowing, how do I say this? You putting your resources out there. You're somebody who can make things happen, the way you want it to. Okay, you're taking a decision which is logical, which serves you. When I'm looking at the Queen of Swords and the Magician, the decision has to be such that it serves you as well. It's the right thing to do. Again, when I'm looking at that Seven of Wands, how much ever it is going to be, you're up against so many odds, you're going to still stand up for yourself. Virgos out there, what else? Next card is a Page of Pentacles. Because you see there is a potential, okay? You're unprepared for this. You are in a position where you never expected, things to come to this. But still, you see, there is a potential if you fight back. Okay? There is still a chance to get what you want if you go about this. Okay? That clarity has come through. That I need to stand up for myself. This is regards to what you wish. What is your hopes? What is your desires? How it should be. Okay? So you're doing everything so things go in your favor. When I spoke about the King of Pentacles, initially it could have been a person, but it also spoke about your stability, your security. How things will solidify for you. How your life will transform. Okay? Okay. Virgo. Virgo, I get this energy of you being very overwhelmed. You're like, oh my God. That kind of thing, like you're just scraping through. You're tired. Okay? It's fighting with yourself, which is like, it's tiring. You don't have to do this, but you put in a position that you have to fight for yourself. Okay, Six of Swords. It seems like you're willing to let go of what is not working. There is this energy of letting go what is dead. Okay? Transitioning into the next phase. Ready to move to the next phase. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius energy. Yes, again, a very Saturnian card. So world, you are prioritizing yourself. there is a definite renewal going to happen in your life. Okay, you are the one who is initiating this change in your life. Okay, this speaks about renewal, rebirth. You are going to bring this change in your life, like it's about time. Yes, I'm hurting. Sorry. Four of Wands. So again, this speaks about stability. It's like the four legs of a table. It's stable. Imagine one of the legs are broken. It's going to just rattle. So you need to work on something. Focus on yourself to bring about that stability for your own sake, for your own future. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. Remember not to be very optimistic. Be very guarded. Okay, so it's not going to be all that easy. Okay? There might be external forces which might, kind of push you or corner you. Because you're standing up against others. Okay, there is 6 wands you're fighting against with one of your wands in your hand. So remember, you're up against others who is not all that supportive. Okay, you might have a lot of options, but you need to make the right choice. That is very important. Don't have your head up in the clouds. Okay, regards to a person. When I'm looking at the King of Pentacles, do not have your head up in the clouds. If you think somebody is very supportive, think twice. Okay, think twice about them. Because still, your eyes are blindfolded. You cannot see clearly. Moving on. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpion energy. Virgos are there. What else? Empress. You're coming through as the Empress. It's sitting very pretty. I think earlier I showed you the Emperor. And I told you you're taking charge of your life. Anyways, you're coming through as the Empress. Okay? Sitting very pretty. Everything is alright. Yeah? Because you believe whatever you have planned, you can manifest. You can make it happen. Coming through as a magician as well. So you will see to it that things will go in your favor. Again, an Aries energy. Because you how much ever conflicting the situation is, you have it in your hand. Okay, you have full reign over the situation. That's why you're sitting pretty, because you know how things are going to turn around. Because you see the potential there. You're very much aware of how things are going to turn out. Okay? Because you see it coming. I'm literally yawning in your reading. Sorry about that. I feel like this has been going on for so long. Okay. What else, Virgo? What else? The next card is this one, 5 Swords. Yes, you have been fighting for so long. Even if the battle is over, you're still fighting. Because you haven't given up. Okay? If I'm looking at this 5 Swords and the 7 of Wands, same energy. One person against the others. one person against the others. Here, the other people has, left the field, left the battlefield. They don't want to fight it anymore. But you're still standing. You are still ready. You're coming through as a Queen of Swords. I explained this earlier because you know this is the right thing to do. Okay? Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius, or probably a Virgo or a Libra. You're not giving up. And you shouldn't. What else, Virgo? What else? It's repeating. You've got 2 sevens. You have your hopes high. You're very optimistic about the results. Okay? But there is so much confusion about how do I go about this? What choice should be made? How do I bring about that, tower? Because whatever you're planning is going to bring about that big shift, big transition, the renewal. For that, whatever you are up to should have a big impact. Okay, so you are going to bring about that tower. And it's going to be big somehow. You're going to shake things up. This whole reading tells me about, you might have so many options how to go about it, but you have to pick your option very carefully. Okay? How are you going to fight them? Okay, when I'm looking at the 5 swords and the options, you need to make your choice right, that they don't stand a choice, no chance. They don't stand a chance against you. They cannot fight back. It's like checkmate. They cannot play our next move. So think about it. That's how you are very sure this is it. The game is over. Okay? What is your last card? Whatever it is, okay, your checkmate situation is going to be like, whoa. Okay, what is your last card, Virgo? Queen of Wands. Very determined, very focused. You know what you're worth. You know what you're capable of. Okay? That is why you're enough. You're enough to stand up against them. You are enough to fight them. High Priestess. And you know it as well. You're very much aware. It's in your bag. Okay? Very interesting reading, Virgo. It might mean differently to each one of you, because it doesn't show me about a relationship or anything. It just gave me a gist of what is happening. So it could be in different areas of your life. It's very interesting. Do I have to clarify anything? Let me see what the 7 of Cups is about. 2 of Pentacles. You have to juggle with this situation. Like, what choice should I go with? Okay, you have loads of options. You need to make that choice. Again, some of you might be dealing with the Capricorn energy. Yes. Taking your chances to see things coming through. Okay? How you expect it to come through. You're manifesting something and you want it to come back. Go in your favor. But making this choice, you're pretty much stuck right now. Again, that card has a blindfold, just like the Two of Swords. My ears are hurting, so I'm getting distracted, and it just means that this reading is for somebody out there. Alright, what else? Seven of Cups, what else? Wheel of Fortune. You need to make a choice to turn the wheel in your favor. Yes, and you will be guided to make that choice. To turn the wheel from how things are right now, to take you out of the situation. A Taurus energy. Six of Swords, for you to move away from whatever is going on in your life right now. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius energy. Yes, Knight of Rods, very, very much driven. There's so much passion in the way you're going to take things. Okay, you just very passionate about the situation, that I got to do this no matter what. I'm not going to sit around and just let it be. No, not anymore. Okay, Scorpio or Sagittarius. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius as well. What else? Give me one last card for the Seven of Cups. You're by yourself, okay, in this whole situation. Your last. So look at this. Whatever you're aiming against, okay, whatever you're aiming for, this doesn't have to be another person itself with the Lover's energy. It could be a connection, a commitment, a partnership, a contract, okay, whatever you're aiming for things to, whatever you're aiming to manifest, okay, it could be a job opportunity as well. It could be a partnership, a business partnership. It could be a contract, or it could be a little, a person. Okay, so wherever it is, this is a single energy. Okay, did we get an Empress earlier? So Nine of Pentacles is just one lady. Okay, she's abundant by herself. She knows her worth, and she's aiming for having this commitment. Okay, but she's up against Three of Cups. She's up against so many other people. So your reading speaks about, you against so many others, who's not on the same page as you, who's against you. Okay, because that Seven of Wands, the Five of Swords, everything speaks about, you being cornered, you being by yourself. But you are going to manifest this into your life, even if it means you have to fight against all of them. Doesn't matter. Some of you might be dealing with another Cancerian person, a Gemini, or probably a Virgo itself. That's it for now. This is Marishi on my channel Loka. Until next week, bye bye. It's my birthday today, so if you want to wish, you can wish me. That's it. Bye.